I got back around this asshole. I couldn't park there for some unknown reason. Stupid ass bitch is a female that did that. I gotta fucking miss her truck because she couldn't park on the other side of me. Fucking idiot drives a Ford anyway. Alright, now. I gotta wait on this shit. You got no way to go but that way. God, man, what's wrong with these people? I got the fucking holiday stupidity going in their head. I gotta wait 10 minutes for everybody to get out of my way.
Alright, what did you have for dinner? Or lunch?
I got lunch, yeah. Got
Yeah, but what did you...
Subway.
Oh, you got Subway.
Yeah.
BLT?
No.
Oh.
Steak and cheese.
Oh, that's...
Everybody's fucking on my way today. I don't know. I go there and park right. Normally don't park. And this female, I'll be nice, I'll say female, had to park right in my way. This one in the gray truck right there. Pulled up right beside me, I can't see nothing. And I have to back around her so I don't hit the mirror. And she had the whole parking lot parking on my other side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's messed up.
I don't understand why she had to park right next to me and basically in my way. It made it difficult for me to back out. Not really, but you know what I mean. It just seemed like it's too close for the stupidity of how it was.
Yeah,
Alright. Look, at least we get that green light. Holy shit. Whew. See, on that eye test that they have for the driver's license, what you gotta do, you gotta look in the little scope thing, and they have the red dot on the sides, the right or left side. Not sure what that's all about. That's the last time I remember doing that test. And like, well, what am I supposed to do here? Apparently, you're supposed to tell what side you're on when you see the red dot on whatever side of the screen. You're supposed to push a button on whatever side it is. If I remember right, I'm gonna have to make sure I get that figured out right. Could be why I didn't do so well the last time. And only one of my eyes were good enough to drive. She said, all you need is one eye to drive. You don't need two eyes. Well, I said, well, that's good. At least I had one eye that was good. So I just need to make sure what the parameters of that test is. When I learn that, then I can definitely probably do better on the score. So I'm ready. That's all the shopping I want to do, Bobby. I'm ready to get home and eat lunch and forget the day. I did do a recording at home, so we'll see how that works out. I gotta check the other ones I did the other day. Want a vacuum? Hey, they actually got a power cord on that one. It might still work. That one probably just needed a new belt and they didn't want to change the belt, so they just bought a new one. That's what I'm guessing. Unless the motor totally burned out, then that's why it's out there. Usually people will throw away the vacuum if the belt breaks. All you gotta do is get a rubber belt and put it on. Rubber belt is like 20 bucks, I guess, if you do it yourself. You know, for the drive belt for the vacuum.
Yeah.
Little dog running around. Let me guess what his name is. He's white. Guess what his name is? Snowball? Or something to that effect.
Wobbly.
All right. Man, just run the stop sign. You didn't have to stop sign. Nobody pays attention to the stop sign there. Did you see that? I don't know if you've seen that.
Oh yeah.
Barely,
I just got a glimpse of it.
barely even stopped. You can watch the replay later and see how they barely stop. I don't know how that works. And, oh, I'm in such a hurry. I gotta hurry out, get out there, and then stand in line at the grocery store. The one self checkout was being repaired when I got there. The other 3 self checkouts were being used, and there was a line of people on the 2 lanes that had cashiers. Oh man, what's this world coming to? This is going crazy, Bobby.
Hey, imagine that you're at that crossing area, and where you thought that they have the stop sign, but you got the stop sign and you just missed it.
Yeah.
You almost got hit.
Yeah. I know.
Would have been in the
But
wrong.
in my case, it was a green light, but I thought that I had a turn arrow.
Yeah, that's it.
And
but there was one time while I was heading home from Botec, we was just crossing, and a couple of ladies almost hit us because they got that we had the stop sign, but they have the stop sign.
Oh, okay.
Got hit.
Yeah, I got you. Hey, whoever that is, I can't tell who that is.
It's Michael.
Huh?
Michael Cowie Boss.
Oh, okay. All right. Make sure we get the subscribers up to 1,000 people. Let's go.
Yeah.
Tell all your friends.
Yeah. It's 63 and sunny here, Michael. Not even a cloud in the sky. Maybe the sun in my face, but yeah.
Yep, there's no. They say Minnesota is active area for UFOs, or a hotbed, so to speak, as they say. And except for that one, I can't explain. Actually, I guess I've seen two things I can't figure out here in Minnesota. And I don't really talk about them because there's nothing I can prove or even claim of what I'm seeing. But one I have the video of that Andy was so gracious to point out and make it known of what I caught on the video. One of my first walks around town, when I used to walk around town in the warmer weather when I first moved here to my house.
Yeah, I remember you walking all the time.
Yeah, and I got that silver ball that was in the sky. Now the silver ball though was many miles away, so it was barely viewable as far as getting a clear shot of it. It was too far away, and I was using my old phone. So my old Samsung phone, which might have been the 21 actually, or it was the Galaxy S8. I can't remember. But anyway, the camera was not as good as it is now. And anyway, I was zoomed in as far as I could zoom in. All I saw was this round ball, about maybe 12 to 20,000 feet high. But at that distance, I couldn't really tell how high it was because I couldn't tell the size of the object. But it was definitely metallic, and it was definitely a ball shape, okay, a sphere, if you will. And it was shining. In other words, it was a shining object. It was reflecting the sunlight. That's how I saw it from that distance, obviously. And it had to be huge. It had to be huge because it wasn't your mylar balloon from a party. Wasn't that? Okay, because that would have been too small to see it from that distance.
Yeah.
Um,
And what's that mean?
and I don't think it was a hot air balloon because you would be able to tell what that was, especially when you had a basket underneath it. You'd be able to tell that it was a hot air balloon. And so it wasn't that.
Yeah.
All I saw was that round ball, and it was silver type color, and that was it. And say hi to Mr. Rock. Say hi to Mr. Rock, everyone.
Hey, Mr. Rock.
And but yeah, so again, there's nothing I could prove. But now what's interesting is a couple years later, I'd say about 17 or 18, they found the big chrome spheres in Mexico. Do you remember that story? That was a real news story for UFOs landing in Mexico.
Yeah.
Not New Mexico, but Mexico, south of us, in the desert there. And they had these big chrome spheres that landed in the desert. And that was what it looked like that I saw, but at a way far distance. So if you look at where I'm at, Bobby, which you know where I'm at on the map, and you look up where Blaine is in Minnesota, Blaine, Minnesota, or Fridley or Blaine, those are the areas that big metal object was over those areas. Okay? I was amazed that my camera could even spot something like that. But it did. And Andy pointed it out. And at one time when I was in the bathroom, sitting on the toilet, I saw this laser beam flash of light out of the corner of my eye coming through the bathroom window. And at the same time, the neighbor had said that they saw the craft flying across the town and land in the cornfield. But I didn't see no craft in the cornfield, and I didn't see any evidence of anything landing. But I did see the white flash of light from the laser beam. So I don't know what that was about. So those are the only two things I know of, aside from my paranormal stuff that I deal with all the time. Yeah. Which that's partly my own fault, because I'm
You should have looked at what Michael has said. Mexicans can be all bad if extraterrestrials are landing there. That's not just limited to Mexico. It could be all the way down to South America, too.
Yeah. Saying that the spheres were, the ones that I'm talking about that made the news were in Mexico. And, I mean, there might be others in the United States even that they haven't talked about. But it's kind of weird to see a big metal object sitting there. But the sphere thing could be kind of like that egg shape that the guy talked about on Dead Air Files last night. You know, could have been the egg shape thing.
Mm-hmm.
But from our point of view, if we saw just the backside of it, you know, and it's the egg, well, it would look like a sphere, right? It would look round, like a ball, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And at that distance of what I saw, you wouldn't be able to tell if it was round or if it was egg shaped or what it was. All you could tell is that it was something metal that was high up in the sky. And it was definitely metal because you were seeing it, and it wasn't anything being blown around like a balloon.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm the only one that reported the metal sphere in the sky. I know that's been some other reports all around. So checked in about
Oh
checked around
wow.
2000, checked around 2017, 2018, maybe
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah. Um. That's Michael is Irish Mexican. I wonder how that fits if you're Irish
What?
Mexican.
What?
Michael Calabos is Irish Mexican. How does that work?
What are you trying to find? I didn't hear what you said.
Michael Calabos is Irish Mexican.
Oh,
That's yeah, and as Venus mentioned, that is a dangerous combo.
right.
And yeah, you're supposed to have a liver period because when my mom died, she had liver cancer.
Oh no. What was that? Now, did she drink a
Okay,
lot?
hold
Tell me.
on. No, no. Um, Michael Calabas's father was from Massachusetts and Ireland, but his mother and her family were from Mexico.
Uh,
Coincidence. Yeah.
so what was that? So what is it? Medication that causes the liver damage?
No, she died of liver cancer. Not sure if it was caused
Right.
from damage or anything.
Oh. 'Cause usually, if it has to do with the liver, usually someone has a lot of drinking issues. You know.
Yeah.
But if that's not the case, then it could be a medication or something that she was eating or whatever. Just because we don't know why cancer happens anyway. And cancer just happens. A lot of times,
Yeah.
cancer just you got it. You know. I think everybody has cancer in some form, but it's not active until certain things happen. I think everyone has every kind of disease, but depending on what you do, that's when it becomes active or not. You don't understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, we're not all that far apart and different. It's just some of us have activated certain things in our system that causes us to have these, you know, illnesses and things like that. So what we need to figure out is what it is that we're doing wrong that's making that happen. And that would cure the problem of whatever the ailment is, including the recent one that we just lived through for 2 years.
Yeah, Michael, because I lost my mother in 2017. So it's
See, my
way
mom
back.
died in February 1st, 2012. So mine died a
My
long time ago.
my grandmother died in February of 2011.
Oh, well. Yeah, my grandmother died. I was in North Carolina. It had to be 90, 95 or 90, I can't remember what time she died. I just looked that one up. I think it was 95 or something like that. My grandmother died.
Mm-hmm.
That was in North Carolina when that happened. I had my house. Had
Oh
my
wow!
other house.
Oh wow! Like, what happened to your parents after you departed from them, Michael? If we have time, because after I feel 5 driveways, I think we need to get on out of here. I think he got 2 turns in the driveway, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Shattered day.
Yeah. Rest in peace. And that's always got to be the bad area. Like when he just approaching Jeffers, that's the worst area to have bad reception.
Oh, and it just kind of like drops out real quick, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the signal, the direction of the signal, where it's coming from, or what. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I know I've got a couple of antennas around here that are doing other things with their frequencies that could be interfering with the phone
Oh,
signal.
okay. Well, they divorced when he was 5 and left to my own devices in '86. Oh wow, you had that force freedom style.
Oh, uh,
Wow, wow, Michael, I'm sorry. Divorce, death, and having that forced freedom kind of sucks when you had to live by it.
oh, somebody got nailed. Oh no, that squirrel eating something. I thought somebody got smashed. That was a squirrel eating lunch in the
Uh,
middle of the road. He's gonna be smashed if he don't move.
that's why my friend always hung at the birds and probably at the squirrels as well.
All right, now I gotta remember this.
Now, did you not know I'm not even supposed to be existing today?
Hey, where do my phone's up here.
Duh.
So,
So, Mr. Ian reminds you to keep on listening and watching the Earth Radio on Mixer, Podbean, YouTube, Facebook, Trovo, Odyssey, and Robo.
I was looking for my phone. So I gotta turn off the. Uh, I got that guy from Pine Bush, by the way. Somebody gave it to me quite a few years ago.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, we're out of here. Thank you, Michael, for joining us. I will
Thank
see
you,
you
Venus.
all and Venus, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.
Thank you for watching.